wonder if y'all can hear me now. Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Damn it. I wonder if y'all can hear me now. Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Hello? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Alright. Yeah, whatever, I lost my phone. Alright, so let's see what's cracking today, or what has happened. At the end of the day, yesterday we had the strong run down. Looks like retraced maybe 50% of the way. 50% right here and a little more. Overnight. Consolidated. Did another really strong push down. Really with no structure, okay, so a run down, no structure. Finally starts consolidating around here in this space. And then run down. Wait a minute. So run down, a little bit of retracement here. Another run down. Rejection. Pulls this line there. Then pulls back, doesn't make a higher low, or higher high rather. Just one more time, it can, pushes down, and it can break, pushes back up, to this consolidation, so we're just waiting to see if it wants to test these highs up here somewhere or continue going down. It pokes the pivots here. Clean this up. Pokes these pivots here. Pokes, goes. Gives us a pullback in back into the consolidation, so it's kind of like a failure. Gives us another, finally kind of breaks out, gives us a higher high. I do like this trade here. See if we can just keep continuing a little further. It's about a point. So about a point somewhere behind there. So I would have got stopped out. Continues further down. Now at this point it's kind of back at the area here. I do kind of like this trade long. With the point just behind this little edge, because if it breaks, then I think we're gonna probably head back there. So I get stopped out again. Then it runs. I like this short here. That goes a little bit and stops me out. Would have been stopped out right there. Just kind of like what we're working with so far. This range that broke out, couldn't hold, came back in. Something like that. So I also do like this short here, but I wanted it to kind of consolidate a little more and then take the short there with the stop like this to see if we can, maybe just wanted to back test it before it goes to this area down here. So this trade's kind of taking long. Even if I was in it, but I didn't enter this trade, so comes and stops me out right there. So now we're back on top of the area here with like 2 failures to run. Actually multiple, could have ran from here, but deeper pullback, back test, couldn't hold, couldn't run. Back on top. I do like this off the 20 SMA to see if we can go higher here. So in it, goes a little bit, goes. These are exits. Could exit here. So it just gives us a lower pivot. This area seems to still kind of hold. Kind of holds here, pops up. I was looking for this trade here after this V. Goes up to our area here. Not really area, just rather a pivot. It pokes it. No slowdowns. Just straight runs down. Slow down at the mid band. Just right pivots there. So I do kind of like along here. To stop like that. Boom, straight just takes me out. Goes lower, lower. So now we have two really big failed attempts to try to run high and actually sustain it. So it kind of just runs up, fails completely, tries to go down but it couldn't. Gives it a couple more tries. And now it broke this pivot here. Maybe it's looking to come back here. So I am looking for a short. There it is, kind of right on the backside of that pivot right here. So this pivot here, probably, maybe you would have got filled depending if you moved your fill order up or not. This is also a good trade. Try to keep pushing it, go all the way down here. There's an exit. Waiting for maybe another slowdown somewhere. At this point, it kind of gives you a V. There's a V right here. Comes, touches this area there. Gives you a V. I'm kind of looking for, now I'm looking for a long. Looking for a long if I can get it somewhere here. Or if it goes up like that, somewhere there. Okay. So pops up, pokes up. Gives me sort of a slowdown here. Kind of inclined to take a long there. Goes up a little bit. Stops, still holds. It might just take me out right now. Takes me out, goes deeper. I'm sort of, I stopped out of here, but I like to re-enter here. Enter. Stopped out and it just runs down. Goes. So just goes to the bottom of the morning. Touches it here. And reacts in a steep manner back up. Creating another V shape. Oh, shit. So a bigger V shape. Now I'm inclined to take a long still. After this kind of just rolled over. So looking for a long somewhere. Nope. So it gives us a V. Um, more than 50%. So retrace more. So V'd up, V'd right back down. This should have kind of went from here more. So the market should have just like popped off here, but it just came back to these highs. Couldn't even break it. So it V'd up, couldn't. This move down got V'd up, but this move here on this pullback couldn't break it. Gives us a strong reaction right back down. So a stronger move back down. Looking for a short somewhere here. There. Let it kind of run. Go, go, go. That's my stop. So you could have exited out somewhere here, but I imagine you would hold for more. Boom, stopped out. Goes back deeper. I like these here. Gives us a deeper pullback. I like this little pressure. So I like a short here. Somewhere, so you got in there, just a stop like that. Comes out, stops me out. So this is pretty difficult today. None of the trades seem to work. All of them got stopped out, stop out, stop out, stop out, stopped out. Some of them did work. This one got stopped out, that one got stopped out. This one didn't work. Took it deeper, got stopped out, got long. This one kind of worked. After this V got long, there's a target here. Got long again, got stopped out. Got short, got these work. Then got long, they all failed. Starts to get kind of erratic. Strong go down, strong up, strong back down. With no follow through, not even from the deeper pullback. Shoots back up. And then comes down just to go deep enough to where people are actually even starting to go long. Here, here. And just takes them out. So, kind of hard. They're really big moves. Comes down, comes down. I like these shorts here. Go. You only work to a first target. Extension. There's really nothing, no structure until you get probably to here where it broke these pivots. So now it's starting to hold a little bit. Yeah, tough, super tough day. I think it's been tough all week. Like, look at this erratic, weird behavior. Just outer band to outer band, outer band to outer band. Comes back, goes. So it just like gives you like this pinch right here. Something like that. And then I took a short here, which didn't work out. I got stopped out. Then comes up. Can't really get past any of these pivots. From the morning goes, gives you this. Took a short here. Didn't go nowhere. Came back up. Just to stop me out. Give it one more test. Goes. No follow through. It goes from outer band to outer band to outer band to outer band. Back to outer band. Back to the outer band. Goes more outer band. Tries to touch outer band. So it's just very, like these outer band to outer band moves is very hard to capture. Could have shorted somewhere here. and then this, but this is hard to grab. Just a hard day there. This into today, just same kind of thing though. Outer band to outer band to outer band to outer band to this outer band. Goes up, tries to touch, outer band, outer band, outer band, outer band. Just very, very, like right now, it's like probably gonna go back to outer band a little bit more probably. It's kind of hard for me today. Super hard. It's more. So V'd up, V'd right back down. This should have kind of went here more. So the market should have just like popped off here, but it just came back to these highs. Couldn't even break it. So it V'd up, couldn't. I hope it doesn't look like this. Moved down, got V. Just looking, cause I'm just using one screen and can't see anything. So the market should have just like popped off here. I guess yeah, it looks kind of good. It just came back to. So we're just waiting to see what happens. Hey, this week has been just ridiculous. This strong move down consolidates, gives you two, try to one failed, two failed. This come right back up. Very just back and forth. Super confusing for me. I've been taking some shitty ass trades. I feel taking shitty trades, but yeah, I'm trying to do this Apex account, trying to get a $50,000 account, which is I think okay for me to trade, try to make some money using other people's money. What? How can you go wrong with that? So yeah, here we are back to these pivots here. I don't know how many trades. If I would have traded, would have even worked out. This one I would have gotten stopped out. Enter somewhere there. So like, just gonna see roughly what would have happened. I stopped out there. Another 1.75. This probably would have got stopped out right there. So 0.50. And then I probably would have took this short on this side, and I probably would have got stopped out right there. So 1.5. This long works out. I would have got out right here. 4 points. So with that trade, somewhat kind of makes up for that. I would have tried hard to get after this V, after this bounce. I would have tried very hard to get in that, and I would have probably for sure got out at the outer band there. Let's just call it 5 points. Simple. I would have entered here, got stopped out. I would have gave it 2 points. 2.5. So Tower's just been a little bit up right now, probably by like 2 points. Yeah, I probably would have took this short on the back of this area, probably to here. I would like to think. So even, I mean, that's actually the target you should be aiming for. It's this last pivot, 5.5. So I'm up now, and then it breaks above. I try to catch this long here, and see what happens. I would have been stopped out. 5.11. And now it's back below this area. Goes down, goes back up. I probably would have gotten stopped out of this trade because I would have looked for more after this. This just isn't enough. So I probably would have got stopped out for about a point. So I just put -1. And then I would have entered a short right here. So what happens if I get stopped out? 2.50. And then I would have entered this long right here after this failure to even continue after this long, after this much of strength shown. Somewhere in this mess, probably there. Yeah, probably on top of this. So took it to this here for 5. This is a what if game, but I like to think of myself taking these trades down. Would have came. I would have took another trader here, honestly. Now that would have stopped me out. See, it would have to be below this pivot there. So, so about 2 points would have lost on that trade. 2 points. Comes down, goes. I would have took this trade here. Apply to this, 4 points. So I mean, if I would have traded everything that I should be trading and what I think are good trades, I would it be up. Probably another trade here in this area, just because it's holding. But the V kind of scares me, so about a point. So I would have been stopped out. I would have held more for that. So -point. She comes up, doesn't care about that pivot. Now it's there. So overall, if I would have traded today, the trades that I think and should be trading with like small stops, because most of my stops are pretty small. So somewhat like around this whole thing, about a 4 points -2, so back to 2 points, 7 points, 6 points, 5, 3, 8, back to 2, I mean back to 6, 10, 9. So around 8 or 9 points I ought to be up on the day. I mean but that's a lot of trading, it's a lot of work. I don't even know if this is up. So lead up, lead right back down. Tough. It's a tough day, but there's a lot of volatility, so I know people are making money. I wonder if they can hear me. Shit, I don't know. So comes, gives us a nice strong run. Comes about 50% back, a little more. Retraces, shoots back up. Looks like it's probably, I don't know, I guess coming back up here, even to here, somewhere around there. Very, very tough day. I don't even know how to dissect this. Like, strong run. See, if it would have done something like this, that round over here, round over, just comes, hits 255. It's just extremely difficult. Take my laptop. Whew, extremely difficult day. It's just gonna, I don't even know whether to go in this long just because I have my area here. I didn't have it here. Yeah, I don't know, maybe there. Just it's hard trading against all this momentum. That's just probably gonna come back 75% right there. What a tough day. If I would have took all my trades that I thought were okay, I would have be up, but that's just hard work. And that's how I like to trade too, so I don't know. Bit of a gap. Or maybe it's just me on arithmetic, but I think it's a bit of a gap there. It's gonna probably fill that very quick. It just means there's a lot of strength on this right now. BBs, BBs are going crazy. So maybe like fill a little bit more and then right away, like into the secondary distal edge there.